But I want to leave you guys with a closing and some food for thought. Who is on your team? Who are your cheerleaders? Who is it that is cheering for you? Are you your cheerleader? Is your family your cheerleader? When you have good news, who do you share it with? How do your cheerleaders feel about it or make you feel about it? I know when I was growing up as a child, oftentimes when I had good news, I would share it with somebody. People that I felt I could trust, people that I thought were my friends, even some of my family. And they weren't happy for me for that good news. They didn't feel the way that I did. You have to be careful with who you share your good news with. When you do something in your life that changes you for the better, be careful who you share that with in the beginning. A lot of people, they want to try to bring you down. It's not intentional. But they've been taught that they need to be brought down whenever they try to share their good news. So in return, they unintentionally hurt others as well. When you begin to do something to develop your life in a positive way, you need to be able to show people in a positive light what these changes have made. I caution you that when you come up with a good idea to start something, you need to figure out what are the steps that I need to take in order to achieve this goal. What are the steps that I need to take in order for this idea to come to fruition? I'm fortunate in this lifetime. I have a wife that supports me in everything that I do. She is amazing, and I am blessed with that. I know that. If you're just starting out in a marriage, know that your marriage is going to be rough. And there's no exceptions. Too many marriages nowadays end in divorce because people look at divorce as an option. When I was married and my wife and I both said I do, divorce was never an option. We regularly tell each other that we love one another. We'll send one another a text message in the morning when it's time to wake up. If I'm not home, if she's not home, we tell each other good night if I'm not home or she's not home. But we probably tell each other that we love one another 100 times a day. The more that you tell your significant other that you love them, the more that it reaffirms in your mind and creates your mindset that you're in this marriage to succeed. You are going to push through the hard times. You are going to do the hard things, and you want to be with that person. You have to be your own number one cheerleader. But your significant other needs to be your second best cheerleader. If you don't have a significant other, be careful of who you hang out with. There's an old saying that you are the average of the 5 people you hang out with the most, and it's true. If you hang out with wealthy people, nothing but wealthy people, eventually you're going to find wealth. If you hang out with a bunch of drug addicts or alcoholics or party animals, eventually, like the 12-steppers say, you're going to get a haircut if you hang out at a barbershop long enough. These things aren't just cliche. People don't just say these things so that they can sound cool or whatever. But you got to remember, your attention is your intention. Whatever you focus on is the intention, and the outcome was actually your intention. You may not want to believe it. You may not realize it in the moment. But when you look back over the course of your life, you'll see, if you're willing to hold yourself accountable, the wrong decisions that you made in your life, the wrong things that you did in your life. And you need to be able to hold yourself accountable. You need to demonstrate self-control. Remember, the bars are always going to be open. The people that you consider your friends, they're always going to be there. If you want to go drinking and those are all your drinking buddies, your friends are your drinking buddies, they're always going to be there. They're always going to be at the bar. Your life, as you progress through life, if you're in your late teens, your 20s, your 30s, your clock is counting down. You need to be able to set yourself up right now in order to be able to live the life that you want to achieve in the future. Oftentimes people believe that old people are wealthy. Some of them are. Most of them aren't. When you become 60 years old, Do you think that you're going to want to show up to a job and be a Walmart greeter or work at McDonald's behind the fast food? A lot of times elderly people find themselves that they can't find a job. They cannot find gainful employment. They've lost their youth and they work their entire life away. These are things that you need to realize in your 20s. Yes, you want to live your life. You don't want to spend your entire life working or slaving away for some job. I get that. I had to do that. But because my wife and I were willing to do that, and because we sacrificed, we crunched, and we made it through it, we live a life of success. Success is what you believe success is. Your definition of success and my definition of success are completely different. Mine is simple. I'm setting myself, my family, and my future up from a position of fuck you. I want to have the financial well-being to where if somebody tries to tell me to do something, fuck you. I don't have to worry about it. You is you, me is me. So in closing, that's all I got for today. Define your success and figure out your roadmap, and you will achieve it. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I want to thank all of you for the overwhelming support that I've been blessed to receive. It means the world to me. I hope you guys can show up tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard and join us for another workout. Like I said, it's going to be core day. And the focus on that one is going to be a jump rope and just body weight core exercises. It's going to be a smoke show. So I'm warning you, get ready. Anyway, if you got anything out of this, do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you. Peace.